3 rounds of Omkara. पंचविंशत्यधिक-एकशतोत्तर पंचसहस्रतम कलियुगाब्दः श्री शोभकृत् नाम संवत्सरः दक्षिणायनं शरद ऋतुः कार्तिक मासः शुक्लपक्षः चतुर्थी तिथिः पूर्वाषाढ़ नक्षत्रम धृति योगः भद्राकरणम भार्गव वासः. Today's date 17th of November 2023 Friday. तीर्थेश श्रियमाप्नोति वारादायुष्यवर्धनं नक्षत्रात् धरते पापं योगारोगनिवारणं कर्णात् कार्यसिद्धिश्च पंचांगफलमुत्तमं. सर्वेषां शुभमस्तु. श्लोका from Gita.
इच्छा द्वेषः सुखं दुःखं संघातश्चेतना धृतिः एतत् क्षेत्रं समासेन सविकारमुदाहृतम् material matter, the 11th sense, 5 knowledge sense, 5 working sense and mind, and the 5 objects of senses.
Thank you. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Suprabhatam. So far, I'm just going to link what we have done. So, Bhagavan in chapter 7 and 9 talked about Vishwarupa. Bhagavan, the world in the form of Bhagavan. Bhagavan himself, in fact, in the form of world, sorry. Then, in the 10th chapter, he talked about his glory. So, you can see various glory. 11th chapter, experience was given to Arjuna. How to see, experience in the sense, how to see this world as nothing but God. So, God alone is in the form of this world. Now, 12th chapter, he gave the means to understand the Vishwarupa Ishvara, not the single Rupa, special Rupa, specific Vishesha Rupa, like Ganesha, Shiva. He talked about how you see the whole world as Ishvara. Therefore, Vishwarupa Ishvara. And then he says that is not enough now. Because that is partial understanding of Ishvara, Vishwarupa Ishvara. So now we are coming to the third phase where we are going to see what is that real Ishvara that you call Ishvara, what is that real Ishvara. So he is now coming to Kshetra Kshetnajna Vibhaga Yoga. So this is the chapter, and in this chapter he is telling Vishwarupa Ishvara, if you take, there are two aspects. The first aspect is what all of us see. Either we see grossly or we understand subtly, like our mind, which is there. Everybody cannot see everybody else's mind. It is subjective. Mind is subjective. One person can understand what's happening in the mind. And then you see things which are gross. Gross in the sense which can be captured by the 5 sense organs. So there are two aspects of Vishwarupa Ishvara. What are the two aspects? The first aspect is the material aspect. The solid material, the 5 gross elements that you see. We know the 5 gross elements that has been explained yesterday. And then 5 subtle elements are also there, like the gross elements. So the mind that you are not able to see, the prana that you are not able to see, the capacities that you have which you are not able to see, they are all subtle. So we have 5 subtle elements, 5 gross elements. And then whatever you see in this world that you are experiencing through 5 sense organs, they are all products of the 5 gross elements. And you can see your own body. The body has Ushna, heat. So Agni Tattvam is there. Then your body has water. 70% water. That is what we all reach. 70%. So Jala Tattvam is there. Prana is running. Vayu Tattvam is there. If you don't eat properly, gas forms. Vayu Tattvam is there or not? So Vayu Tattvam is there. Akasha, space is there. Without space, you can't see me here now. This body cannot be seen here. Body. So it occupies space. So there is space. So 5 gross elements. Similarly, 5 subtle elements are there which make up your internal organs, or we call it as subtle body, which is having mind also with it. So this aspect is called as the material aspect of the Vishwarupa Ishvara. And the material aspect has 2 angles. The total is there and the individual angle is also there. So in the individual you see the body. In total you see the same heat in different form. So total and individual, both angles are there. Ishvara is only one, but from the total angle and the individual angle we are analyzing the material. So we have material. And this material is experienced. It is a field of experience. Are you all able to know what is happening in your mind? Yes. Okay, only one person can know, that is fine, it is subjective. But everybody knows what is happening physically. It is too much of sun, you know there is too much of sun, so what is happening outside? So, all these, including this body and this entire creation, is a field of experience. And therefore, this aspect of Vishwarupa Ishvara is called Kshetram. It is a field means Kshetram, field of experience, it is called Kshetram. So in this chapter, Bhagavan from shloka 5 to 7 talks about what is kshetram. And in the previous shloka, he started with the total, the creation, the 24 tattvas, and he borrowed this idea from Sankhya. Sankhya, we have 24 tattvas, Prakriti, Avyakta, Mahat, etc. And now he is talking about at the individual level what is present. So let us see the shloka. Ichcha, Dvesha, Sukham, Dukkham, Sanghatah, Chetana, Dhritihi, Etat, Kshetram, Samasena, Sadikaram, Udahritam. So now he is coming to the main aspect, the individual angle of this Vishwarupa Ishvara. And the Kshetra is being talked about. Then who is the Kshetrajna? The Kshetrajna is pure consciousness. And that pure consciousness is available at the individual level. It is called Jiva. It is available as individual, it is called Jiva. The same pure consciousness available at the level of the creation is called Ishvara or Paramatma. So that we are going to see when we see Kshetrajna. But here it is Kshetra. So I talked about two aspects of Ishvara. One is the pure consciousness, second one is the matter. Now, here we are talking at the individual level, what is the matter? What is it that can be experienced? So first part, Sanghataha. Sanghataha means the body-mind sense complex. Sanghataha. That is the body-mind sense complex. But how the body-mind sense complex is becoming alive? It is becoming alive because of this pure consciousness that we talk about, which is the real you, which is the real Ishvara. This pure consciousness gets reflected in the mind. The mind is very subtle. It is made up of sattva guna, so it is capable of reflecting, just like the mirror reflects the sunlight. Which reflects the sunlight the best? The mirror. And the mirror itself shines, right? It not only reflects, it also shines. That is how your mind becomes alive, and all your sense organs and your body, the prana, everything starts. It becomes alive of this because of this pure consciousness. But the reflection of the pure consciousness in this body is called Chetana. And that Chetana is also called as something that is experienced, Kshetram. Why? That is because everybody understands that Chetana as self-awareness. When you close your eyes, you don't think about anything else. You are aware that you are there. Everybody is aware, right? They are there. That self-awareness is called Chetana. Otherwise, it is called I thought. But why is it called a field of experience? Because you are aware that you are. That is why that also you can experience. That also comes under Kshetram. So, Chetana. Then Dhritihi. But before we go to Dhritihi, we will go to Ichcha Dvesha. The world is very objective. Ishvara has created the world objectively. But we have in the mind strong likes and dislikes. Somebody is new to the college, they come to college, they don't know each other. They see that person as that person is. But the moment you start moving close to each other, because of our own strong likes and dislikes in the mind, we develop some kind of hatred or closeness. That is why it is called Ichcha Dvesha. So because of that you develop desirable. Something is desirable in the world, something is not desirable. What is not desirable, I want to go away from. What is desirable, I want to come close to. And when I come close to what is desirable, you get sukham. These are all what is happening in the mind. Then, dukkham. When you go towards or something that you don't desire, but you have to be with, dukkham. So dukkham. And because you want to go away or come close to, you have to make an effort. Dhriti. Dhriti is willpower. All this are capacities of the mind. Ichcha, Dvesha, that happens in mind. And when you get something that you want, Sukha. When you get something you don't want, or you are with something you don't want, Dukkha. And then Dhriti, the willpower to work towards Sukha alone. That willpower is Dhriti. Etat, this is called Kshetram. Samasena, briefly and comprehensively, Bhagavan talks about Kshetra. Briefly and comprehensively. Savikaram. Kshetra means it will have cause and effect. Anything that you are seeing is an effect, but it has a cause also. There is cause and effect. For Sukham there is a cause, for Dukkham there is a cause, for Ichcha, Dvesha, for everything there is a cause. So cause and effect. So when you see this entire material world, it is full of cause and effect, and that is why it is called Savikaram. That Kshetram Savikaram Udahritam has been told by Bhagavan.
Namaste. With the blessings and guidance of our beloved Guruji and Nagratna Didi, we are hosting our international conference, the flagship conference of S-VYASA University in the month of Jan next year, and that will be for the 25th time. And this time the theme is about integrative sports medicine and rehabilitation. We have speakers from all around the world and also from India who will be talking about this theme, and they are the who's who of their speciality. And all the students can go into this webpage to get more details. It's incofera.com. And about the conference, you have all these informations. There are pre-conference workshops that are conducted. And if you want to register, you can go to this registration page. You have online registration and other details you can go through. And you have a form that needs to be filled while you're registering. And also at the end, you can make the payments with UPI or any other credit or debit cards. And also students who are interested in submitting your abstracts for poster presentation or oral presentation of your papers, you can go to this abstract submission page. You have guidelines how to register. You can read the guidelines and also click here to submit it online. Thank you so much.
Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kasyet Dukha Bhave. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Vande.